Great-great-granddad came to this land wearing everything he owned. Dug in the Moon mines till he was 59 for black diamond, blue cold stones. Barely making rent, saved every cent to buy a farm for the family. When his days were done, left it to his son till it made its way down to me. Now before I could walk, before I could climb, before I could talk, I spent most of my time in the dirt, sweet Mother Earth, in the clay and the dust and mud, in the dirt.
I'm thinking about drinking to ease my mind. It ain't the answer, but it helps sometimes. In a few short hours, I'll be feeling just fine. I'm thinking about drinking some troubles goodbye.
She loves the cool breeze of a north wind on a warm summer's day. Kids on slides and pony rides, new brides and spring bouquets, fedora hats and calico cats, blueberries out of season. But what she loves the most is roses for no reason.
Never wanted them days to end. If I could, I'd live them all again. I think about Saturday nights, bonfire lights, girls we chase down, gravel roads and Michelobes and bridges we burn down. Back then life was heaven whenever we were headed down.
What she wants is little time with her man, and what she wants is a little bit of true romance, little understanding, never ending trust and honesty. But what she wants the most is she wants to be loved by me.
All the young boys wish they were men, the old men wish they were young again. She walks by and they all turn their heads. They stare at her in disbelief. There's no more braces on her teeth. They know it's her, but much to their surprise, she's no longer one of the guys.
Don't talk to her about sacrifice. Her only son paid the price, not for himself, but for those he loved. Into harm's way, they spilled his blood. He gave all he had to give, so we might have the chance to live. So don't talk to her about sacrifice. No, don't talk to her about sacrifice. Well, her jeans and her cheese and her beer are blue. She wears a rhinestone belt, has an ankle tattoo. She loves her man but likes to flirt. It still says Jim Kelly on the back of her shirt. She's not the type to be wearing diamonds or pearls. She's my buffalo girl. She's my buffalo girl.
Took my 3-year-old some fishing poles and headed towards the lake. Showed my son how to cast and got out of his way. He was bare-bottomed in rubber boots, fishing in his birthday suit. He was watching his bobber bouncing in the tide. He'd reel it in, give a little pull, not a single care in this old world. It was then and there I realized we all could use a little naked time.
As I was about to call it a night, I caught a glimpse of her through the neon lights. She had a silk lace shirt, King Ranch purse, Lucchese boots, and golden tan. Ruby red lips, tortilla chips, margarita in her hand. Big bright eyes like pecan pie. Said, don't you tell me, let me guess, you must be from Texas. We're gonna fling our arms round one another, then we'll swing on underneath the covers, doing things she couldn't tell her mother. You know there's nothing I'd rather do than to make her heart sing. I feel like a king, we're having a fling.
If I can make it to tomorrow, that's one less day to go. It'll bring me that much closer to having you to hold. What keeps me going, the thought of seeing you again. You make everything alright. If I can make it to the weekend.
It was the first time I ever felt that kind of pain. I knew I never wanted to hurt that way again. She put her arms round me, gave me a warm embrace. Teardrops I was fighting back came rolling down my face. She said, I'm sorry, baby, dried my eyes with her shirt, but son, this one's gonna hurt.
'Cause she's free, she's a loner. She ain't met a man who can hold her. She earns a living riding, going town to town, and there ain't nothing gonna slow her down. There's a lot of good men that want that girl so. Oh, but she's in love with the rodeo.
I bet you've heard every story out there, every corny, worn-out pickup line. Like, do you come here often? You look familiar, girl, what's your sign? You won't hear that out of me, I ain't no wannabe. I'm the real deal, tried and true. Ain't nothing this country boy can't do. Kick it up high, dip it down low. Find me up, girl, watch me go. You'll know by the way I make you feel, I'm the real deal.
Well, the first time that we played out, things were going just as planned. People came from miles around to hear our reformed band, but as they learned the truth, things got a bit uptight. That's when I introduced ourselves by yelling in the mic. We're free beer, appearing here tonight. Free beer, under the neon lights. You know they'll be lining up at the door for sure. For free beer, until 3 a.m. free beer. Hope you come see us again. Who wouldn't want to be here for free beer?
His name is Tommy, he's a lot like us. Likes watching football, eating hot dogs and having fun. He hopes and prays that someday he'll be liked by everyone, even though he rides on the little bus. From that day on, our fears were gone. He was one of us, and we'd all cheer as he'd ride by on the little bus.